we are on the way to Naran, and we had a stop here for the lunch. So we are near a place called Mandiri. This, as you can see on my right hand side, is the Lake Kunar. Very beautiful. So this is the spring water which you can see coming out from the canal, and they have put the Sprite and the Pepsi bottles here as well, and this is their local way of keeping the bottles cold.
The road to Naran was not very rough, and on our left we had a good view of the river.
On the way to Naran, it's cloudy, and the rain is just going to come down soon as well. On my back you can see the fresh water is coming down from those rocks. The scenery is just stunning, and I'm enjoying the view. I'm looking forward to go to Naran.
After another scenic drive of couple of hours, we finally arrived in Naran, which is famous as a tourist destination in northern Pakistan. We woke up early next morning to try and use as much of the new day as we could. We had our first breakfast in Naran, followed by an interesting discussion.
All morning the chicken will come back. When there is a ship who jump in the river, all the other ships jump in the river. This is idiots animals. They are innocent, not idiots. So we just have to eat them, and not to play with them.
About the lake we are going right now, it has got some fairy tales. The legend says, or there is one mystery, that there used to be one prince, Saiful Muluk, and he fell in love with a fairy there and married her. And therefore this is called Saiful Muluk. This is one of the reasons why the lake is being called Saiful Muluk.
Our first destination of the day was Lake Saiful Muluk, which is famous as one of the most beautiful lakes in Pakistan. The road to Lake Saiful Muluk was much wider and less muddy compared to what we had experienced on the way to Suripal last night. There came a moment when we were surrounded on all sides from beautiful mountains. We were also greeted by the fresh water coming out from the mountains more than once. The spluttering water on the roads gave a refreshing touch to the whole environment. The first sight of the lake was indeed a mesmerizing experience. A fairy tale called Saiful Muluk is associated with this lake. It is the story of the prince of Persia who fell in love with the fairy princess of the lake. The impact of the lake's beauty is of such an extent that people believe that fairies come down to the lake during a full moon.
Oh, I'm just wandering around, but something I've noticed here, which I think is a bit different than I've seen in a lot of places, is there's a bunch of garbage bins throughout the edge of this lake, which I find is quite a nice change to a lot of the littering and garbage just thrown around that I see in this area. They've actually put a lot of effort into keeping this area and this part of Pakistan clean and beautiful for everybody.
We then bargained over the price for a boat and quickly hopped on with palpable excitement.
We are on the Lake Saiful Muluk boat and paddling around the lake. It's pretty cold. See, I just checked. The water is quite cold. And I'm going to ask him, can I turn off it now? I'm going to try this paddling.
One by one, we tried our luck to move the boat around, but the technique to paddle the boat turned out to be a little more complicated than we expected. Each one of us tried different ways, but we were unsuccessful in keeping the boat to go in the right direction.
So far this trip, I've traveled by camel, ox cart, horse carriage, boat, train, bus, rickshaw, chinky.
I'm right now standing on the shore of Lake Seful Muluk. The views are stunning here. The scenery is amazing. We just came back from the boat ride here. There are so many things which you can do here. You can just grab a horse and he can take you to different places. You can boat ride here. You can just hike out there. So it's just an amazing place to be here.
We found people sitting around on the shore of the lake selling honey and other sweets. I went to one of them to have a taste of the sweets he was selling.
Okay, he's saying that it's made up of sugar, milk, sugar, milk, glucose. That's it. They mix it and they make it. Try it. Let me try this one. Okay. And now I'm gonna try it. It's good.
Our Canadian friend Pete stood out in the crowd and was surrounded by the local Pakistanis who wanted to know about his travel experience in Pakistan.
Coming back, going back to our view from the Lake Seful Muluk, you can see on the lake, you can see different colors out there. Greenish, bluish, little bit of white as well. The hike, the scenery. I'm looking forward to go back to Naran and then from there to Lalazar.
On our way back to Naran, we spotted a relatively massive glacier in the middle of nowhere, so we thought to take a quick stroll inside the glacier.
We found this glacier on the way to Naran. It's a bit freezing right here and there are drops of water which is falling on me actually. There are people out there who are enjoying themselves. I'm just checking out the place and freezing.
Right after returning to Naran, we took a respite for 15 minutes and we were ready for the second trip of the day to Lalazar. The landscape on the way to Lalazar was as unique as we experienced on last few days' travels. The driver kept shifting gears and hauled the wheel round in one of the most harrowing rides we ever had.
It was one more heck of an exciting, narrowest and hilliest rides of my life to get here in Lalazar. But I believe it's worth to have it because I've heard about this place a lot, about the beauty of this place a lot from different people. It took us around an hour and about the same money. It was around rupees 2,000, about $23 to get here. So looking forward to explore the beauty of Lalazar.
We sat under an umbrella with a scenic view to have the lunch. We ordered chicken karahi, which was hot and spicy. After lunch, we spent some time posing for pictures, strolling around and just enjoying the view of the snow-covered mountains which we could see even in the summers of Pakistan. And then we went for a horse ride. Moving slowly sitting on our horses, we found ourselves stunned with the natural beauty of Lalazar. Lalazar is a forlorn and remote valley, yet adorned with some spectacular landscapes. We roamed around the valley on our horses, which was a perfect experience of the day. After that, we spotted some people who were cultivating the land and had a discussion with them.
Aloo. अच्छा.
तो उसकी गौर कर रहे हैं ना.
अच्छा. Like softening the soil basically. And तो ये कितना अर्सा लगता है इसको उगने में?
लगते हैं 3 महीने.
3 महीने. और आप लोग like पानी वगैरह रोज देना पड़ता है?
नहीं, 8-10 दिन बाद.
ओके. आप लोग यहीं पे रहते हैं?
जी हाँ.
अच्छा. तो यही खेती है आलू की, और भी इसके अलावा और भी?
बस इसमें 2 ही फसल होते हैं, आलू और मटर.
अच्छा. कौन सा सीज़न होता है इसके उगने का, मतलब कब आते हैं? कोई सीज़न होता है या फिर बस एवरी 3 मंथ्स के बाद आ जाते हैं?
सीजन होता है इसका.
कौन सा सीज़न?
चौथे महीने के बाद ये शुरू होते हैं ना.
चौथे महीने के बाद?
जी हाँ.
मार्च अप्रैल मई के बाद?
जी हाँ.
अप्रैल के बाद
दिसंबर तक.
We are crossing by these narrow and steep roads going back to Naran from Lalazar. I'm here in this beautiful, the most scenic valley of Naran. We just came back today after exploring the 2 famous attractions of Naran, which is Lalazar and the Jheel Saiful Muluk.
I'm here at the Gunar River, and this area is Naran. The people are enjoying here. New married couples are here who are enjoying this beautiful scenery. I'm unable to swim because it's very, very cold.
I'm here, it's almost the sunset time here at the river Konar in Naran. It was a great day today, and I'm just enjoying the sunset views at the shore of river Konar here. The water is freezing cold, but the scene is really beautiful and very scenic. I'm just gonna sit there and check out and enjoy the view.